strike up the band, stomping on them like a cute dog or alpha man. In Miami, hard rock jumping like a rock band. You know me, I love my green and tees like a Packers fan. I'm a player, gotta keep it player, how the game go. With the steppers, I ain't gotta tell them, they just train to go. Calling plays and I'm calling shots like the head coach. First class, so we take the private, we don't do coach. They was hot then, now they cold now. They was hot then, now they cold now.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League is on the air. Today we've got a Week 5 matchup in store here, as it'll be the Tennessee Titans taking on the Indianapolis Colts. The first quarter of the season already in the rearview mirror, and off we go in Week 5 on EA Sports. And he'll be out of bounds across the 25.
Their own 26-yard line.
Another day off.
And Richardson will throw to start out here. And incomplete to open things up. Looking for Jelani Woods that time, but it'll be second down. You talk about this Titan defense. They enter this one down in the 26th position in the NFL against the run.
And this group talks all the time about wanting to be better, getting stronger against the run. And to me, it all starts up front. You've got to win the line of scrimmage in order to play against the run very well.
Jonathan Taylor. Down the left sideline. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Jonathan Taylor, his fourth touchdown on the year. And the Colts need just 2 plays on their opening drive to take the early lead. Extra point by Gay is up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game. After the touchdown, it's Gay to kick this one away. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line. Tannehill and the Titans come up now 1st and 10 at their own 16. They'll start the drive here with Pacheco. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Part of their struggles last week was getting these negative plays on 1st and 2nd down. That's something they have to be wary of as this game continues.
From the gun, here's Tannehill. That's caught. Left side, it's Burks. And he's going to be brought down right there at the 29-yard line. And now what's this? They fake the spike. He'll throw it. And that'll be caught. It'll go as a gain of 4. And it'll be 2nd down.
That's a good job there by the corner. We do talk about this a lot, that a lot of corners see their job as simply covering receivers. Tackling isn't everyone's thing. But in this case, he came up quickly and made a nice, sure tackle.
Now a 2nd and 6. They'll run out of the gun with Pacheco. And this is going to be a Titans first down as he'll get this up to about the 42. The time is called. Looks like a member of the Titans in some discomfort out there. So 2 first downs, and that moves the ball to the 42 now, 1st and 10. Gets it out wide to Davis Price. Trucks over him. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. 23 yards, the final tally.
That turned into a very well-orchestrated play right there. Going to work his way out of the backfield to the right, and after he looked it in, he found plenty of space to roam and picked up big yardage.
First carry now for the LSU alum, Ty Davis Price. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3. They'll fake it. Now Tannehill. Nowhere to turn here, and he's going to go down. Back at about the 37-yard line. Jannard Avery in there to get him. It's a loss of 5. So 3rd and long after the sack. Tough task for Tannehill and the Titans. Looking to throw. Oh, it's intercepted. A drive killer there. Picked up by Julian Blackmon. And the Colts will take over here just shy of the 30. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. Well, just 2 series in here, Charles, but everything's gone to script so far. They got a touchdown on their first drive. Their defense holds, and now they've got it. There he goes, left side. Jonathan Taylor. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Jonathan Taylor, his 3rd rushing touchdown of the year. And the Colts are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. He's showing the different ways he can hit you in this first quarter. 1 rushing, 1 receiving touchdown.
He's showing us he's not just a stereotype, isn't he? Not just a guy who carries the ball in the backfield, can get out into space, make plays with his hands downfield. That's a pretty good combination right there.
Defensively, you'd prefer to be going against the stereotype, wouldn't you?
At least you know where he is, right? That gives you a chance to get more people to him and get him on the ground.
And that flag accepted. Well, not content with the first quarter lead, I guess. They're going to go onside kick. And whistle blown. A timeout here is taken, and it's taken by the kicking team. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Following the touchdown, here's Gay to kick it away. Oh, some strong running. And he's only going to make it to the 13-yard line and no further. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
And there's a good opportunity to just want to ride there. A drop pass. I guess that's why they call them running backs and not catching backs.
Here's Tannehill now on second down. And that one too far in front. He couldn't reel it in. It's incomplete.
Well, so far on this drive, they've done some good work. They force incompletions on first and second down, bring up 3rd and 10. That brings up the big question. Do they bring pressure or do they play coverage on this down?
Throwing on 3rd down, Tannehill. And he's going to go down. Back at his own 5-yard line. It's a sack. Looks like a 9-yard loss. And it also brings up 4th. Here's Ryan Stonehouse now. And no room for error here as his first punt comes from deep in his own end zone. It'll be a 48-yard punt. 5 there on the return. And the Colts will go on offense here, 1st and 10. The Indy offense at the line and set to go. It has been about as perfect of a start to this game as these guys could have asked for, Charles. They've scored on their first 2 drives. They still haven't given anything up on the other side of the ball, so they can already make this a 3-score game here if they can come away with points on this drive.
Yeah, they're almost pushing them to the brink, aren't they, partner? Almost to the point now where it's a loss of words for me, which I know would excite all of our viewers, but you're just not supposed to see that type of dominance so quickly in a game like this. Everything they've done has been working so far. Offense, defense, you name it. It's going well for them.
That one covers 29 yards, 1st down.
And that was good protection there. No, that was great protection there because it allowed him to lock in on his receiver. Although I think he was looking for his tight end on the corner route all the way. Nice connection there for a really nice gain.
Come on. Hey.
They'll run with a former Bill, Zach Moss. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11.
On any explosive run, you can almost feel the ground shaking, and that's from the offensive linemen creating space for their runners. I had an old coach tell me before, he always told his runners, run around the offensive line in pregame. Get used to the ground shaking so you don't trip and fall when it happens in a game.
They give them 2 yards there as they're set up now with a 1st and goal.
Sometimes I get almost mesmerized watching these runners who have great vision. You know, those eyes that carry their feet to open spaces, make people miss. I just love watching those guys go to work.
Back to throw. Here's Richardson. Pass out left, caught by Woods. Touchdown, Colts! Jelani Woods, a 9-yard touchdown grab. And the Colts take a 3-touchdown lead. Boy, still in the first quarter, and look out. I mean, they are on pace for over 80 points in this game. I don't know that they'll get there, CD, but this has been impressive to watch so far.
It certainly will be history in the making, wouldn't it, partner? Actually watch and see if it actually happens, although, like you, I have my doubts, but they're firmly in control of this game.
So how about this for a start? 21-0 here in the first as they kick this one away. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And the decision to bring it out, not a good one, as he's tackled at the 15. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. Well, CD, you kind of feel like they're in a bit of a danger zone right here because now you're down 3 scores, and I know we're in the first half, but well, he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Titans. Chigakakwo, 85 yards. And the Titans are able to make some inroads here to that deficit. The call is to go for 1 and kick the extra point. It's up, it's good, and that'll cut the lead to 21-7. There's the Titan kick team as they run up and send this one away. From his end zone, Isaiah McKenzie. And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there.
That's what we do.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. Right now, everything they touch turns to gold. This is their 4th possession. Touchdowns on their first 3 possessions. I mean, this defense, they can't seem to stop them. It's like they're on skates.
Great analogy, Brandon, because they are pushing them back and winning everything at the line of scrimmage. And they've just been laying down tracks towards the opposite end zone. So to themselves, all they're saying is, if we don't make a mistake, there's no way they can stop us.
Now this one from about 2 counties over after the sack. They come up on a 2nd and very long. Now it's Richardson. That complete to Downs.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion that would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication. And as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. Able to convert on 3rd and 14. A terrific play call.
As a general manager, you're counting on your 1st and 2nd round draft picks to have a big-time impact on your team. But where you make your bones, rounds 3 through 7. If you can find a few diamonds in the rough there, develop them, then you've got something going, and we're seeing one right here.
Yeah, plays like that lead me to believe that they found a diamond in the rough. Richardson to throw off play action. He'll drop this down to Taylor. That'll go for a gain of 7, and that will bring up 2nd down. The Colts at a disappointing 0-4 through the first month of the year. They come into this one knowing it's been a while since they've had a W. They have dropped 4 in a row.
Let me tell you, when you go a month, partner, in this league, without a victory, it gets tough to come to work every day. And in addition, you start to wonder about your job security as well. But that was an okay hook up there with his tight end, but unfortunately, they didn't get the kind of yards they had hoped for. That's going to bring up 3rd down.
This is 3rd and 1. Very likely 4-down territory, even if they don't get it, though. They'll try and run for the first with Taylor. And here he'll be brought down a little shy of the 35 at the 36. They only get 2 there, but on 3rd and 1, that's all they needed to keep the drive alive. There, Richardson back to throw it. Oh, and that is incomplete.
Well, it hasn't been a banner first half with the defense trying to cover him today, but they'll take that one right there, helping force that incompletion.
Richardson on 2nd and 10. Oh, it's intercepted. A drive killer there. Picked up by Sean Murphy-Bunting. And the Titans are going to take over here at their own 22-yard line. They've got a pretty comfortable lead right now, but maybe a little too careless with the football that time for the rookie.
I think the key word there is comfortable. And there's 2 schools of thought on it. With that type of a lead, maybe you can take a few more chances because you have a cook.
And now off to the races down the right side. He's on his way. And he will score. Touchdown, Titans. Isaiah Pacheco, 78 yards. And the Titans are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6. Extra point splits the uprights, and they're back within a touchdown at 21-14. So they'll go ahead and accept the penalty. After the roughing penalty on the PAT, they'll kick off from 15 yards further upfield. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. A carry by Taylor to start the drive. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26.
Well, give them credit for trying, but there's no fooling the defense with that call. They were reading run, and they set up to stuff the run, and then executed.
Second down, another run with Taylor. And he'll take this up near the 35, maybe the 34. 86 yards rushing for him as he has been tough to stop here this first half.
That's the kind of run that gets everyone excited on offense. And, you know, oftentimes the guys who carry the ball are the ones in the huddle doing the chirping. Right now, I think it's the offensive line telling them, run it again. We are right there about to break a big one.
Unable to corral him. He fights through. And this is going to be a Colts first down. His good running gets him to about the 44.
Now, this is an example of breaking down a defense because on a lot of these runs, he's getting past the point of attack, and guess what he's doing? Forcing the secondary guys to have to make a lot of tackles.
And they'll let the quarterback keep it here on 1st and 10. There he goes again. And he takes this one in for a Colts touchdown. Anthony Richardson. His 3rd touchdown of the game, 10th on the year. And the Colts have taken a 2-touchdown lead now. Extra point by Gales, up and good. Down to 14. After the touchdown, it's Gay to kick this one away. Fair catch going to be taken, and this will be moved out to the 25. Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. It's going to be pretty tough for them to match their efficiency, Charles, with that last possession, needing only the one play to find the end zone on the rushing touchdown.
Yeah, they got that together collectively, didn't they? Total group effort. Although the guy toting the rock, he gets all the credit. It was blocked up so well. The only thing stopping him was running into the goalpost in the back of the end zone.
Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28. Off play action, Tannehill. He's got a man. That's caught left sideline. And out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. That'll wind up a gain of 27 on the catch and run. Play action. It's Tannehill. The Colts are going to get him. Down he goes. Sacks a growing theme in this first half. This is 2nd and long. Tannehill going to get this out quickly. It's complete. Now Tennessee going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what'll be an important 3rd down. We'll see what they have drawn up here. A little bit behind the line. 12 yards needed to gain a first down. From the gun on 3rd down, Tannehill. That is caught. And they'll get him to the ground. And he has another first down at the Colts 28. Titans moving quickly here. They're in the hurry up. Now a first down throw, Tannehill. Oh, everything falling apart now. Another one intercepted. And the Colts are going to take over once again at their own 37-yard line.
Intercepted. The Colts take over 1st and 10 at their own 37-yard line.
The Indy offense at the line and set to go. And with great starting field position and a couple of timeouts at their disposal, they'll certainly have the green light here. He'll let one go deep for downs. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
And with apologies to Dylan Thomas, apparently they're not going to go gently into the half. They're still out there firing haymakers. They took a chance on a deep ball there, but it winds up incomplete.
Now a 2nd and 10. Off play action. Richardson. He'll take a shot downfield for Pittman. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's third down.
That's some good closing speed there defensively because that looked open for a minute. But that's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up, converged on his man, and broke the play up.
On third down, here's Richardson. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. And they pick up 25 as they convert on third.
First and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Now Richardson. Looking for Woods again, and he finds it. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. Giving back-to-back catches now. That one for 16 and another first down.
So many times in my career I've heard coaches talk about completions are one thing. As long as we're there at the catch and we get guys on the ground, we can live with that. But if you're going to give up 10, 12, 15 yards.
Richardson hit and he fumbles it. It's picked up by the Titans. And they take possession of the football and have it at the 36-yard line. They've got good starting field position as they come up here first and 10 at their 36-yard line. Following the fumble recovery, Tannehill. Got a man and he hits him in stride. And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. Now the Titans will use their third and final timeout as they'll stop it with 25 seconds to go here in half number one. Now a play fake, and it's Tannehill. Looking left sideline, it's complete. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. It's another first down as they bite off 23 more on that one. And his kick here is good. And that will get the disadvantage now back down to 11. Well, trailing here in the first half still, but maybe, Charles, that'll help them get some momentum back. First the forced fumble, and then they're able to get a field goal out of it.
And down in the game, they came out and created their own opportunity on one side of the ball and did get points out of it, as you mentioned. Complimentary football right there as they try and bring this one back to even.
And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And with a 2-score lead already, they may just look to get this thing to the locker room. First and 10, it's Richardson. And this will be swung out wide for Taylor. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see.
Well, it's time to give a little credit there to the defense. They played that very well because it was a drag route, and he ran it a little shallower than normal as he worked straight across the field. He was hoping he'd get lost behind the defensive line. But once he...
Oh, the turnover fest continues. Here's another interception. Picked off by Caleb Farley. And he's given his guys a shot for late points as they will take over in range for a field goal or maybe more. And that is not going to get there. Oh, he missed it short. It's no good. And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here. The Titans going to get the ball to start the second half, and they trail here as we get back to it on EA Sports. Taking it about the 1. And he had no room to run as he's tackled down inside the 20.
At their own 18-yard line.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. All in all, pretty manageable deficit, Charles, here as they start this third quarter offensively when you consider the fact that in the first 2 quarters, they had 2 costly turnovers.
I think you laid it out there perfectly, partner. Very tough to hold a lead going into the break if you continue to hand it over on multiple drives.
Yeah, and obviously, Charles, it would be very tough to climb back into the game if those turnovers continue.
I would say borderline impossible. You keep turning it over, I don't know how you make up a deficit.
And he goes out of bounds just shy of the 45. Give him 16 yards there, a Tennessee first down. Pacheco gets it up the gut. And a nice job to break free of 1 tackle, but it slowed his momentum somewhat, and he's taken down right after. Julian Blackmon bringing him down. Here's a 2nd and 5. Here's Pacheco on the read option. And he's going to take this one across midfield and into Colts territory. Still a couple yards short of the first as the 3-yard gain brings up a 3rd down.
Some of the most unselfish players on any football team, defensive tackles, because we ask them to just eat up blocks and allow other people to make tackles. But when he can make a play himself, as we just saw there, that's a big day.
And that one going nowhere from the start as he's met in the backfield and goes backwards.
No daylight for him to run through there, and he ran into the defensive tackle, and that guy blocks a whole lot of daylight as it is. He is truly a big man who just made a big play.
The Colts take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The Indy offense at the line and set to go. They'll run with Taylor to begin the drive. Breaks through the contact. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. 125 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon. So 1 play and they're already just shy of midfield. Again, it's Taylor. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on 1st down.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
And tackled down after a gain of 3. Leaves him with 1 yard to go on 3rd down.
Well, praise has to go to the guys on the offensive line because they've had a very nice, productive day running the football. How about that poor defensive line? They've been knocked around the entire game, and while they slowed them down on that run, can they continue to do so? Because they haven't had much success throughout this ball game.
He's not going to get there. That won't even be close. It was blown up in the backfield. Losing 2 yards that time, and now it's 4th down.
Well, that was one of the few times they've been able to contain him thus far. He's over 100 yards for the game, but he lost a bit off his total on that carry.
So look at this. Here's the field goal unit coming out. And he is going to need to bomb this one. This will approach NFL record territory. It's a 62-yard attempt. And the kick is good. He needed a little help there from the crossbar, but the carry goes his way. I don't know if you ever go into a game expecting to attempt a kick of 62 yards. Charles, not only attempt it, but make it one of the longest kicks that we've ever seen.
Yeah, I'm not sure you ever go into a game expecting to kick one of this distance, but all the better kickers, they do dream of it. And they show what they can do in practice and convince their coaches to give them a chance. That one surely paid off.
Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. Defense got the better of them last series, forcing a punt. See if they make a few changes in the game plan here and try to get points out of this drive. 1st and 10. On 1st down, it's Tannehill. A shot downfield for Burks. Oh, he's intercepted again. It's Richardson's 3rd of the game. And the Colts are going to get the football here as he gets this up to the 38-yard line. After the penalty, a fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. Here's Tony on the quick slant. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. And they're going to hurry back to the line now. Now it's Tannehill off the bootleg. And he's going to be intercepted a third time. Picked off by Zaire Franklin. And the Colts are going to have it here at their own 32-yard line. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Richardson. And he's going to be intercepted for the 3rd time thus far. The safety, Terrell Edmonds, picks it. And to the 40-yard line, that's where the return stops.
At the 40-yard line.
On 1st and 10, here's Pacheco. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. And Tannehill changing the look. Tannehill will throw out wide that's complete. And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. That one, a gain of 20 and a 1st down.
But they certainly had success throughout this contest, getting him the ball in the passing game, and there he picks up another 1st down. Whatever they saw going into this one, they've been able to capitalize on it, and no adjustment has been made to take it away.
Now a 1st down run is going nowhere. He's going to be dropped in the backfield, a loss of 2. Now they contend with a 2nd and 12 after the loss. To throw is Tannehill. Then his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by Julian Blackmon. And the Colts will have solid field position here as they take over at their 45-yard line.
Intercepted. The Colts take over 1st and 10.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. They'll start following the interception in great field position at the 45. Call it a gain of 2 as time has run out on this 3rd quarter of play. 3 quarters in the books. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now in Indianapolis. It's the Colts. They've got control of the football. They also have the lead as we start the 4th. Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's a 2nd and 8. On the option to give to Taylor here. Well, they nearly sprung him that time as he takes this all the way down to the 37. 149 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long.
1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
They run the option here on 1st and 10. And he is going to lose yardage here. The tackle by Terrell Edmonds. Well, he's had success running the football in this one. Yeah, that's undeniable. But that time, the defense was on to it.
And, partner, I think the more you see a play like this, the more they're able to diagnose it quicker and easier for them to defend it. I think you have to dress it up a little bit and show maybe some different formations and looks.
They go play action with Richardson. And this one is incomplete. Despite the lead here in the 4th, they're still taking shots.
Not content to sit on this lead at all. And to me, it raises the question of what's right in this game nowadays. Do you sit on the ball and run it because you have enough of a lead? Or do you try and extend it because you always feel like the other team can come back?
Extend it. Have some fun.
Tap for 11. Tap for 11. Drop 50. Drop 50. Cut up.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Taylor. And he's going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Titans' 24-yard line. A new set of downs after a strong pickup of 16 yards. On the option left, Richardson. He's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down. A little do-it-yourself run right there, and a nice gain.
And I like that he knew that that was about all he was going to get. So he did a nice job of protecting himself, took care of the football, took what the defense gave him. If they continue to allow him to do that, they'll find their way taking what they can all the way to the end zone.
Dragon 60.
On second down, it's Richardson to throw it. He'll get this one to Pittman. And the Colts are going to be set up with a first and goal here as the tackle made at the 9.
Didn't reach 1,000 yards, but there's no denying Pittman's the Colts' unquestioned top guy in the passing game. 99 receptions last season, 10th in the NFL, and he picks up another one there.
They'll run here with Taylor. And he's going to battle his way down right around the 2-yard line. From the 2 now, second and goal. Here's Taylor again, but he will lose yardage here as they knock him back to the 3. It'll go as a loss of a yard, and it'll set up third down. On this day, the ground has been his, but at least on that individual play, we just saw the defense finally with a win.
Yeah, they finally got one, and that's a win for them, but all game long, he's seen the holes, and they've been huge for him. Kind of like a baseball hitter in the zone. The ball seems bigger, and he's just whacking it. These guys, they've got it going today.
And this one will wind up with him losing yardage back to the 4-yard line. They'll wind up losing a yard on the play, and that will bring up an interesting decision here on 4th and goal.
Let's go now.
And this will probably be the final play before the 2-minute warning. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So the Colts in possession of the football as we get you reset. They come up on a 4th and goal as they look to finish this one off. And I guess not content to get another 3 here late. They'll try to add 6 more as they go on 4th and goal. Back to throw. Here's Richardson. A hit as he throws, and this is going to be incomplete. He had 3 touchdowns already, but won't get a 4th here. And the Titans defense will celebrate the goal line stand. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. They're sort of seeing themselves spiral out of control. Let's see if they can get things back on track.
And this is where the coach is walking that line of being calm and really being firm with his team. I had one tell me once, when we were having a tough patch, this too shall pass, this too shall pass, and in fact we kept having a rough patch. He said,
and this is intercepted, and that should do it. And his guys are going to take over at the 39-yard line. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Now it looks like he'll throw here. And his throw is incomplete.
Had an open man that time, but ended up putting a little too much heat on it, don't you think, partner?
Absolutely. Just needed a touch more air under it. Instead, he fired an absolute bullet. 2nd and 10. They give to Taylor out of the gun. And he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line. 2 yards the loss, and now 3rd and 12.
3rd down and 12.
Richardson looking to throw. And that's going to be incomplete.
From a defensive perspective, they had exactly what you want anytime they want to throw the football. There was pressure on the quarterback. They were getting after him, and they tightened down on the receivers and forced the incompletion.
And I tell you what, he got it from 58. That had lots of momentum behind it. So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well. And kudos to you. You didn't jinx it.
And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line. Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. And they unfortunately are staring at a mini losing streak developing, trailing here in the fourth quarter. This would be their third straight defeat. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. The Titans going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock stops here with 46 seconds left to play. Here's Pacheco headed right. And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10. And now a first chance for the backup here to throw. And he'll be brought down by the Colts. Now Tennessee going to use the second of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just one remaining in this fourth quarter of play. They'll fake the handoff. Now Tannehill. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And that will be incomplete. They weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down.
That's coverage you'd expect to see in a tie game late. Not in a lopsided game like this. They are not letting up.
Desperation time for Tannehill on 4th down. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. Now the Titans will use their third and final timeout as they stop it with 14 seconds to go in the game. So after the big play on 4th, here's 1st and 10. Off play action, Tannehill. This ball deep for Tony. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
Well, these guys are not going to go out with their tails between their legs. They're going to keep taking their shots until the clock's at 0-0s. But that one, like a lot of others, winds up incomplete.
Throw to the right, caught by Okonkwo. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. Clock management definitely critical here if they want to get back in this game.
Absolutely agreed. They have to up the tempo in this case, down a couple of scores. Want to make sure they have a chance to win this ball game.
Now one final throw here is incomplete, and that is how this one will come to an end. So this one winds up an Indianapolis victory, and it was a game where they were off and running in the first quarter, Charles, and never looked back.
You know, partner, after a while, we always say the same thing, don't we? They set the tone early, right? They started fast. So I asked a few of my horse racing friends, do you have a term for me that we can use to cover that? And they said, yeah. When a horse breaks out like this,